priority message.
Uh-oh.
Yes, we did get the squad out. The ones that were still alive.
3 of them. We got 3 of them out.
Hello, Commander.
Hey, it's John
It
Bailey.
would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention.
You think?
Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting.
I really want to do an
considerable
honest game
resources
trailers for this one.
personnel to covert
That'd be hilarious.
facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
I am convinced now that that is Peter Cullen, the guy who does
progress on
Optimus
this
Prime.
Avatar project here.
Oh no, it's John Bailey.
If they finish
It's actually
what
in
they
his
started, it
in
sounds
the
like it'll be
roles
the end
he's
for
played
all
and the
of
jobs
us.
he's had. If you look him up on Wikipedia, it'll have that in the list of things that he's done as, you know, the roles he's played. But yeah, if sorry guys in the chat that don't know what I'm talking about, John Bailey is the guy that does honest trailers and honest game trailers, which is why I think it'd be hilarious if he did honest game trailers about a game he's actually in.
I know, he sounds just like Optimus Prime, so I'm
He
impressed.
does a perfect impression of Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
I've heard him like different impersonations. It's
I'm
completely
just
spot on.
before you start the mission, if it's still possible, because the person who might have died, the soldier who might have died, might not have missed it or whatever, you might want to go to the memorial, because I remember you want people who play those characters to decide their own final epitaph.
I
right?
did. I showed it. I showed it already.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
It shows you
that
how
guy
much
needs
I
to
was
have
paying
written
attention.
Yogurt Potts kill.
Yeah, I'll have to have him ask, have him say what he wants on his epitaph. So yeah.
Cool. So sorry about that. For me not paying attention. And also to go into your earlier point, to reinforce your earlier point, is that mechanics of the game itself imply loss, the need for loss. Because what's the point of having a mechanic where you can rescue a soldier that's been captured if you don't have any soldiers that are captured?
Right. Which is also a reason to not get rid of the timers completely, because if you have no timers whatsoever, you probably won't have any soldiers to rescue, except for maybe unconscious ones. I guess if you leave unconscious ones behind, you might be able to recover them. Alright, so we've got our mission easy. Gonna get some good supplies, and this will counter the UFO hunt, which is good.
So you'll be getting pretty much guaranteed the reinforcements every mission.
Really? Guaranteed? So if I
don't know
ignore
if-
this one...
Well, here's the thing. Usually it'd be like Enemy Unknown, where it give you 2 or 3 options, different missions you can choose from. But I think, maybe I'm wrong, but I think in the first month, maybe it gives you both? I'm not 100% sure about that, but the fact is, you've got this one, so you can definitely counter it. I'm not sure about the other one, though.
Okay, well,
The other one you may not get, and it's kind of...
Let's do this one then.
Yep.
What's the objective?
Recover an item from Advent vehicle.
Okay,
And be
so
sexy while you do it.
Yeah.
So you definitely need support for this one, because it requires hacking, and obviously supports can save you like an entire turn hacking from distance.
So let's get him. Again, I don't have enough people to worry about squads right now, so I'm gonna do sharpshooter. I need a grenadier. Jennifer. And I could use I should probably take a rookie.
Also, to be frank, Squee, you're still very new at this game too, right? So it's hard to make a squad makeup if you don't really know exactly all the roles or all the abilities that, not all the abilities, but, you know, get a feel for the classes. Some of these classes are still very new, so yeah, in this kind of starting of the game, you know, where you're still learning and whatnot, yeah, making a squad is going to be very optimal anyway.
Squee earlier, that the abilities in their tree, in their perk tree, that if it was an RPG, they'd all be revealed, and you'd know from the start, even if you haven't played the game before, how to build your soldier. But even if you have played the game before, they're still not revealed, so you know what they are, but you just can't see them. I don't know why the game just doesn't show you what the perks are, so you can build them a particular way, even if you haven't played the game before.
Oh, you know what I just realized?
Yeah, I don't know either.
The guy that died had that really cool barrel that did 2 damage.
Oh, he had the advanced stock.
Hang on, not you. You're already... let's get you out of there.
R.I.P. stock.
Yeah.
You're more valuable than the person who was holding it.
And a rookie. Good luck, rookie. Alright, so let's give you... Oh, hang on, let's make items available. Make items available. Do I want to give you medkit? No. Oops. Let's give
I'd actually really recommend in the early game, until you get at least squad size of 5 and up, I wouldn't even bother taking medkits.
Right, because, yeah, like you said, either you make it through without getting many hits, or you squad wipe. Yeah. It's not a huge in-between.
You just don't have that luxury of not taking grenades this early on. When you get to your first armor upgrade, where... if you didn't know, the first armor upgrade gives you unlocks both your item slots. It's not a separate upgrade. So the first armor is more health and double items.
Hang on.
Which I don't understand that. I don't know why they didn't make it separate upgrades.
You know, and frankly, I appreciate that this is a utopian society with our alien overlords where not taking grenades is a luxury. I always assumed taking grenades was a luxury. Because, I mean, not everyone has grenades, but... I know what you mean.
Bear in mind, in this world, even though food and water and showers are in short supply, grenades, we have an infinite number of them. We filled like a giant hole in the ground, you know, let's just say Grand Canyon, for example, because, you know, you guys are actually in America right now. Yeah, the Grand Canyon just full of grenades. That's where we go.
Oh,
that was the contingency plan.
I was making fun of when you first meet Shin. She talks about how her father used to talk about you all the time. I used to say, frickin' Commander used to make me just sawed-off shotguns all day long. Sawed-off shotguns.
Oh man, I need to make a soldier that looks like Shen, and on the memorial page, have him be like died, made too many sawed-off shotguns.
Secure the area and lock down the asset.
Shot in the face while sawing off the barrel.
Yeah.
Lost mind. And yeah, Chronic, timed missions with standard snipers are, really difficult. The snipers are almost pointless, almost useless. Gunslings, on the other hand, are very, very good for timed missions because they're effectively like assaults. They're one of the few classes that get multiple multi-shot perks. They can shoot a pistol with a 4-turn cooldown without it being an action. They can shoot a pistol without it ending their turn, only using up half their turn. They can shoot a pistol at every enemy in sight, and they can shoot a pistol multiple times at the same enemy.
Yeah, but I mean, Sniper gets some really nice perks too, though, like Kill Zone.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's incredible. But on timed missions, actually no, Kill Zone's actually good regardless. But anything below Kill Zone is useless on a mission that is timed. It's just too difficult to use them properly. It's too dangerous, especially on VIP missions. Just don't take normal snipers on VIP missions. They're constantly moving. They're gonna get left behind.
Let's get you up to there. Alright, let's take a second here. The van is there. I think I have a timer, but not until I get revealed, so I could go...
Oh, you've got that mod installed right now.
Yeah, I have it installed.
If you're incredibly
so the timer doesn't click in until you break concealment. Now that might be a good...
With this mod, yeah. I would recommend getting as close to the van as possible and maybe even sneaking up and having somebody unlock the door.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't break concealment. It's going to be incredibly tricky, but seeing as you don't have a timer, you've got all the time in the world.
However, I have learned from watching a little bit of Beagle Rush's playing, they seem to anticipate people wanting to use concealment to just dodge everything and get straight to their objective, and that can burn you really badly because many times it'll mean once you get to your objective, you break concealment and you're converged on by at all sides.
Yeah, this is something I've found with the game. I love stealth so much. If stealth is available in a game, I'll be the guy that does it, completely stealth, completely ghosting, knocks out every enemy if it's possible to do that, non-lethal, and, does everything in the mission without even being noticed. I love that ability, especially things like Metal Gear Solid. I love it. But in XCOM, do not go stealth. Do not sneak past an enemy pod thinking, oh no, it's fine, I'll just get the objective. Now, there are exceptions, like on VIP missions, where the only objective is to get the extraction.
What?
You will notice. Oh,
how was I noticed? How was I noticed?
You were wearing perfume. Listen, Squee. XCOM has a strict no strong sense policy, alright? And one of your soldiers said, fuck that policy, and they either put on some strong perfume or strong cologne, and here we are. This is why policies happen, people.
Can I even blow up this thing? Does this count? It doesn't. It doesn't blow up.
It looks like it.
No. Oh, wait, there we go.
Squee, did that guy dash?
No. Wait, yes,
okay,
yes, he dashed.
Okay, so that guy's done. Hold on, where's the other trooper?
What, up here.
Is he in flanking range of the guy that dashed?
Absolutely he is.
One grenade will kill him outright, though. So if
well, maybe. One grenade might kill him outright.
No, it will kill him outright, because it will destroy the roof and you'll fall to his death.
Oh, right.
Fall damage will kill
Still,
him.
though, I need to know, what am I missing here? He wasn't flanked, he didn't cross within vision of any of their tiles. How was he...
Yeah, I've had this as well. Very close range. The reveal indicator kind of edges around corners, like over ledges. So, like, you could look over a ledge to the floor below, and it might reveal you if there's a pod close enough, because they will look over that edge, which makes no sense because they're on the low ground, so they shouldn't be able to see over the edge.
Right.
But yeah, that's what happened. They were close enough where the reveal indicator actually kind of edged round that cover.
That's all right. No reason to.
Yeah. I have to agree with Squeeze R, right? If you have a reveal, if you have a concealment reveal mechanic, you gotta make it pretty clear. You can't have this wishy-washy middle zone, because then the gamer will get frustrated. Be like, I played all the rules that you told me to do.
Well, the idea is, and this applies to XCOM EU as well, is that if you're in full cover, why is your soldier constantly peeking out and giving away his position? Can't you just move to full cover and not peek out? But that's the fact. That's what he did. And that's why peeking, going to full cover on a corner will reveal you, even though in real life, it shouldn't. You don't have to peek out. In XCOM, you do. And you don't have a choice about it. So that guy essentially ran to the cover, poked his head out, saw sectoids, and the sectoids saw him and was like, hi.
That is silly.
What you doing?
That is so silly.
And that's how the mechanic works. You don't have the choice not to peek out.
All right, guys, I gotta. All right, so I can get my guy close enough to toss a grenade to kill this guy, or I can take both turns, or both soldiers to kill this guy.
Which one mind controls your people? Kill him.
The sectoid.
No. That's not the biggest deal. Death is more permanent than mind control. I would have worried about if you can stand somebody in the open and flank that guy, flank the sectoid and shoot him, and then use the grenadier to stand out in the open as well.
Grenadier is the one that double moved. This is the grenadier.
So
I have one grenade. So here's the problem. I have one grenade, which is on my rookie. I have my sniper, who I had to move to get a flank, and all he can do is fire his pistol, which is 2 to 3, with a 40% chance to crit. So he's probably not going to kill the sectoid.
Oh shit! You use the grenade first, trying to hoping to destroy his cover. Oh damn it! That's
Yep. I hope to destroy his cover and give me a clearing shot on him. Okay. Priority is that soldier. That soldier can one shot your guy. So yeah, use the grenade on the soldier. And it is incredibly likely the sectoid will then use a psionic attack on you.
They typically do that as their first move, even if it's not the right thing to do. You might have to move your guy out in the open. Don't worry if he's point blank getting flanked by the sectoid. As I said, typically their first move is to use a psionic attack.
So like move him here?
Or even closer. As long as you get that grenade on the trooper, that's the priority, because the trooper can and quite likely will flank and kill that soldier. Whereas the sectoid... Go on, I was going to say that the sectoid... Typically, they use their first move to do a psionic attack. Well, if there are any corpses nearby, they turn them to zombies. If not, they do like Psi Panic.
Let's see what they do.
Okay. And I was about to ask if blowing up the roof is guaranteed.
Yeah, because it'll do like 3 to 4 damage, and then it falls to its death, and then that does 3 damage on top.
Well, just because Squee was hoping to destroy that one piece of cover and it didn't happen, I was wondering if that same mechanic happened to roofs.
I will say I've never seen a roof not blow up. Doesn't mean they don't. Yeah. I've just never seen it.
The only roofs and walls that I haven't seen blown up are like part of prison complexes. That when you blow out the outer layer, you actually see behind it a reinforced layer. Oh,
what? Aww. Poop.
We're friends.
Hey, he's on fire. Ah.
Oh, and he's on fire. He may not be able to do.
Oh. So that's what he'll do.
What was that about the mental ability? What was that about the mental ability, Mickey? You just had your fucking zombie moment.
It's fine. It's fine. Except he killed the one soldier I needed. My specialist. No, he didn't. No, he killed the rookie. All right.
Well, crap. Okay, firstly, that's the first time I've seen that. Again, I'm sure we've had that moment before, Squee. And secondly, it was either that guy's in trouble or the guy on the roof's in trouble.
Yep.
So you just traded one.
Yeah, exactly. I traded the rookie for my grenadier. I did the better action, but it hurts. It hurts so much.
Shit, I've never seen them shoot on their first move. I just stand, people out in the open when it comes to sectoids, and they just, stand there and mind control me.
For people who are watching this stream as a learning experience for their own XCOM 2 game, all I can say is the common theme is don't assume. Don't assume anything! Because, you know what they say when you
You die. What was that?
You die. Your rookies died.
It was,
That's an age-old saying.
It was...
2 troopers?
Yeah, it looks like 2 troopers. Alright, how do I kill this sectoid? I could, I can't flank him with anyone.
Is he in low cover or full cover?
Full.
And how far can the grenadier move?
Grenadier just fired. Already. Yeah.
Did you say you've got a ranger?
A ranger? No, don't have a ranger. I have a specialist, a sharpshooter, a grenadier.
I don't see a timer though, do you guys?
No, I don't see a timer at all.
Okay, so because there's no timer.
Yes, Mickey is an alien informant.
So my suggestion, my only suggestion, because there's no timer right now, is that there's no reason why you should feel compelled to always move towards them or attack them. Of course, if you kill them right away, they can't hit you back, right? But there's something to be said of repositioning all your guys into high cover or a better strategic position to prevent flanks, and use a turn to get yourself really set up, rather than being push ahead and then being suboptimal.
Completely agree. My only risk right now is that the grenadier is possibly within flanking position of that sectoid, and he just fired a grenade on these guys.
But he can still move,
how much health has the sectoid got?
3.
Oh, so the pistol's not even guaranteed to kill him if it does hit him. Can the specialist get to the roof?
Specialist get to the roof? Not in 1 turn. I mean, not without dashing.
I have to give up your position with your grenadier to make sure your entire squad's in good shape.
I can't.
What do you mean? They already moved?
Yeah, I just told you. They just fired a grenade on these guys.
No. Well, you said they and those guys, so I was confused with which group you were talking about.
No, I said, and I can't move the grenadier because they just fired a grenade on these guys. But anyway, problem is, can't move grenadier. So So, my best course of action is to try and kill...
Hello, newcomers to the chat. Welcome to the stream.
Sectoid. I've only got a 35% chance with my rifle. If I get to here, I can fire a pistol with maybe a slightly better shot.
Wouldn't you be in low cover to the others, to the troopers?
Yes, but they're all the way over there. I don't know. Alright, yeah. So, my best bet is probably going... You know what? Actually, I think my best bet, as weird as it sounds...
Hold on 1 second. The sector is on fire. You absolutely certain he's on fire.
Yeah, he said it said burning.
I would say take the sniper to the roof and see what the aim bonus is from the roof down into full cover. Because if you can hit him, yeah, from there. You're cool if you think the troopers will get an angle on him, but if you can deal enough damage to him, the fire will kill him the following turn.
You know what? I don't think they'd be able to get... Because I can put him behind the box. They'd have to get around and up, and they can't do that in one turn. Because they don't get to
if it's a decent chance to hit, then any amount of damage you deal to him, fire will be enough to finish him off.
Alright, let's try it.
True.
And I thought you couldn't shoot while you're on fire. I've had people be on fire that can't shoot. I thought that was the point of being on fire, while you set enemies on fire, so they couldn't shoot.
67.
I figured it was just hard to... Yeah, that's 2/3.
Let's hope for it. Come on. No. A miss.
Oh, man.
Alright. Then I think my best option at this point is to get my specialist here to try and get as good a shot as possible, because if I can kill the sectoid, then he's safe. He's fine, because the troopers won't be able to see him.
Heads up, if you miss and you don't kill him, he's flanked and he might get shot.
My other option would be to move him to full cover and aid protocol the sniper, which I think is probably a better option.
You mean the grenadier?
No, the sniper. Well, the
but
grenadier, I guess,
flanked the sectoid.
Well, but the sniper, the grenadier can't. The sectoid can't see the grenadier.
Oh,
and if he can flank the grenadier, he can flank the sniper as well. And he's more likely to shoot at the sniper because he's in half cover.
Then in that case, I'd actually say bring the support up as close as you can and put them on Overwatch.
Close as I can where?
As close as you can to the sectoid.
Like here?
Isn't there... I can't see where the blue lines are. Oh, it doesn't reach the low cover near the sectoid, does it? Because the thing is, the aliens are like in XCOM 1, if they can see one of your troopers, then they know where they all are, and the sectoid will know it can get flanks on one of your troopers.
Okay.
So it will make
just
them
put
move.
him there and put him on Overwatch.
No, that's fire. That's fire.
But... Okay. Well,
you can see the indicator.
Well, but see, I thought it was actually like this side was on fire, this side was fine. I don't know. I don't know these things.
Yeah, fire... I still haven't worked out how fire works, Mickey says.
How does fire work? Is it like magnets?
It's obviously the indicator says that you'll catch fire, you will catch fire, but it doesn't mean, if it doesn't say it, that you won't. You may still catch fire, even though it doesn't indicate there's fire.
It does actually indicate there's fire there. So
no, but like the tile over, I think, didn't indicate it. Maybe
this one, yeah. You know what? Let's risk it.
Yeah, let's find out for science.
It's for science. God, the viewers are gonna hate this. What's my chance to hit? 37? Yeah, let's just Overwatch. Alright, sectoid.
Next one, two are compared to Marksman is Sniper, Ranger is Assault, Support is Support.
Oh gosh, he missed. Okay.
And Grenadier is like the Rocketeer.
So, I have to say, I really like the UI in this game, with the exception of this weird foggy haze that's around the corners during alien activity. It makes me think back of a dream sequence, except it's a nightmare. But, you know, I mean, like, it needlessly muddles the screen, like, just for an effect, so you know it's the alien's turn. Well, you know that little thing on the bottom that says alien's turn is a good way to
how close are you to the edge of the map?
To the edge of the map?
On that side, it's just I was a little bit worried of you revealing another pod.
On which side?
Moving towards.
Oh yeah, I was incredibly close. No. I knew that. It was right here. So the chances were incredibly slim. All right, I've only got a 50.
Yeah, that sectoid did not do well at school when it came to psionics.
Actually, give me a second.
Do you think he was a bully then? Like, because he didn't have the mental ability? He made it up for just beating everyone up with it?
Yeah, all the nerds bullied him because he was a jock. He was the jock sectoid, and obviously jock sectoids just don't get any love in that world. It's only nerd sectoids that get love. Nerds are the new jock sectoids. Makes complete sense. I know what I'm talking about.
Let's see what I can hack.
Nerds are the jocks.
What happens if I hack, and what are my chances to do it?
And the sectoid would just be, it's not my fault, I was cloned this way.
Not my fault, I'm so buff. Oh. Oh god, what are the odds? I can't see them. Oh, it's crit chance, isn't it?
Failed hack will result in enemies gaining defense and mobility boost. Soldier crit chance increased by 33% for 2 turns. That's not bad.
Not when it's a
but not worth
chance, where the enemy get their enemy's bonus is permanent for the mission and yours is only 2 turns.
Worth it. Yeah.
Remember, for the support, it's technically only 1 turn because you get it and that support's turn then ends. So it's only actually 1 turn.
There we go. There's a dead sectoid. Okay.
Hooray!
Now let's wait for these guys to come to me. Let's see. You can see. I'm actually thinking of just dropping them down here and letting them come to me and firing at them through the building. So.
If you got the high ground and full cover, I would actually say leave them on the high ground and shooting. I mean, if you're shooting from half cover to full cover to half cover, and you got the high ground bonus, that's pretty rare.
You can't see anything, so you can just go.
But yeah, usually I would say fall back and let them approach, especially if there's no timer. But bear in mind as well, other pods are going to start approaching to where they heard the noise.
Right. So let's go ahead and take your 68% shot.
Pretty good chance to hit. And it'll kill
nice. Oh, that body's not supposed to bend that way.
Nope. Speaking of bodies or whatnot, I'd like to make a mod request in case there's any very talented people. Or maybe I'll do it myself one day. But I would love to substitute in the noise of, you know that clip from the Invasion of the Body Snatchers where he opens up his eyes and he points over and screams? I want that to be modded in to when you are revealed by an alien or another soldier. Just,
Alright, so the pistol Overwatch killed the other soldiers.
No, Inferno, you know what needs to happen? The civilians need to do that when they reveal you at concealment. Just point at you.
Oh yeah, because civilians can sometimes oh man, yeah, they can sometimes give away your location.
You know what I've noticed about the game with civilians actually, and I don't know if this is intentional or as the game progresses, but I've been playing for a little while now in my campaign, and civilians have gone from running away from you when you get close to slowly, casually not noticing you and walking away. And it's like, does that mean that country's starting to get, you know, cotton onto the fact that Xcom are the good guys? Or is that unintentional and they're just bugging out and they're just slowly walking away casually like nothing's happening?
By the way, that trooper's dead.
Oh, I've marked it.
The other trooper's dead too.
Oh, the other trooper's dead.
Pistol Overwatch finished him off.
But how dead?
Dead enough. He got Pistol Overwatch did.
Well, let's see if there are any more sectoids on the map and he may not be entirely dead.
Okay, time to move forward and start claiming our prize. I don't have any full cover here. That's alright. Can always dash back if I have to.
What difficulty was this mission? Do you remember?
Easy is what it said.
Okay, if it's easy and the second difficulty from the top, then I would actually say there's only 1 pod remaining. Because in the early game, typically there are 3 pods on a mission, and if this mission's easy, then it makes sense that there's only 2 enemies per pod. Maybe the last pod has 3. But yeah, I would actually say that there is only 1 pod remaining.
Once I'm not in concealment anymore, these don't matter anymore, right?
Oh, those they don't matter. Okay. It doesn't draw pods to you.
Mickey, I'm convinced that you have some Matrix-like device in your home where you jack in a giant metal rod into your head and downloads everything about XCOM 2 into your cranium. Because how do you know all this much stuff so early? I know, like, you're interested, you do a lot of follow-up, you read a lot of forums, you read a lot of releases, all that good stuff, right? But I really just want to imagine, instead of the Matrix, you just open up your eyes instead of saying, you know, in Kung Fu.
In my entire time playing the original XCOM, EU and EW, I never learned any of that. But it wasn't until I started making videos that I was like, okay, how many advantages can I get for my mission that I'm doing in the video right now? How many advantages can I get before the mission even starts?
No, not sectoids and lancers. I don't like lancers. I don't like lancers at all.
If it makes you feel any better, they don't like you either.
So here's the thing. I can't run far enough away from that Lancer. I just have to kill him.
Grenade?
But I can't grenade this van. I need the stuff in it.
Oh,
right?
that's really, really bad.
I can grenade both of them. I can take out that sectoid's cover. I can see the sectoid.
Can anybody else move to get a flank on the Lancer?
No. No. Not even
What's
close.
your sniper's chance to hit on the Lancer? Or even though
None.
you need to, none.
Only on the sectoid. And that's only a 49.
I'm going to recommend something stupid.
Okay.
I would say pull back the people that haven't moved yet to be out of range of the Lancer and have that guy in full cover that moved up to the truck hunker down. Because the bonus from hunker down, not just a bonus, but the dodge chance that hunker down gives you actually applies even if they're flanking you.
Alright.
So if the Lancer runs up at you, it will still have a -30 to hit you, and it will, if it does hit you, it will have a 50-50 chance of dealing half damage.
Alright, so hunker down.
Because you can't kill the Lancer this turn. There's no way.
And Overwatch. Well, if both Overwatches connect, maybe. But the sectoid's moving first, and the sectoid's not drawing my Overwatches. So yeah, the Lancer. What are you doing? What are you doing? If you mind control, does that get rid of the hunker down?
Well, if you mind controls, you wouldn't have to worry about him.
Oh, that's true. Oh no, he's making a zombie! Oh yay! A zombie.
So to answer the question, my earlier question, how dead? And you said dead enough.
We didn't cut the head off.
You've got a shot on them.
Nice.
Did it hit?
Yeah, it hit 5. Oh, my other one too. Can I get him? Yes!
Oh, very nice.
Woo!
We got very excited there.
I did. I've had problems.
Well, you've had a rough. The last mission was pretty rough, so take every victory you can get, right?
Can I get a flank on this guy?
If you've got a grenade, I would recommend using it to blow up his cover and then just using a sniper to end him. And that's it.
Yeah. C'est la vie, sectoid. C'est la vie.
Sector's like, I don't speak French.
That was some really lucky Overwatch shots.
No, I'd say skilled Overwatch shots.
Obviously skilled.
We may disagree. Yeah, that's right. Right there. The grenade came from that way. You're right.
So when you kill a zombie that quickly, should we put up a zombie token and exit off?
I was actually just looking.
Alright, finish him off, sniper. Come on, Daniel. Come on, Daniel. Finish him off. Yes!
Come on, Danny boy.
Oh, yeah.
We thunk.
Okay.
I don't think you need to put the zombie on there. He's dead. Wait, what you could have done is just unexed the token.
Oh yeah, you could have.
There you go. That's kind of like a skull and crossbones, isn't it? It's really difficult to draw with
Oh,
this.
it kind of looks like an insect. Okay, now it looks more like a skull and crossbones. I'm like, looks like an insect with 4 prongs out of its head.
All right.
But yeah, uncross a soldier. I think that's the best thing to do. Uncross it and give it.
How do I door?
There should be
door.
Button number 3. 3 on the keyboard.
Yeah,
In
that's
the
hunker
command
down.
bar it says. Oh. No, okay, number 4. Sorry, I couldn't see the first button.
Oh, there we
If
go.
you look at the little toolbar on the
Oh, yeah,
bottom,
okay, I see, I see.
yeah, use button.
Yeah.
Use! So, the big question is
What's going on?
Squee gonna go for that thing that dropped? Because it might be another stock.
Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go.
Well, the mission should actually end when you complete the objective and all the enemies are dead, so you'll pick up anyway.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't have to collect it as long as it's on the map when you win the mission.
Oh, it's like Meld
Yeah.
in the earlier game, which is if you beat the mission before all the canisters deactivate, you get it.
Yeah.
I see.
So let's get this item, and we'll get the loots.
So you only lost 1 dude this time.
It was a rookie. It was a rookie.
It was a
No.
YouTube viewer who only got 1/2 of a mission.
It was a
Yeah.
YouTube rookie. Ooh, what you got? What you got?
4% chance of Avengers scanning times reduced by 50%.
Hold on. Is your specialist still alive?
Yeah. Oh,
and
cancel it?
There's no time limit.
Yeah.
I would say cancel it and then have the specialist do it because they have more chance to get a bonus.
Good point.
Whatever the bonus is.
Then you go get stuff, and then the specialist will go hack it.
He just needs line of sight on it, like as if he was shooting an enemy.
So
if
to
you
here?
can angle it in a way, yeah. If you can angle it in a way where he has line of sight, it's really, yeah, that'll do. It's really annoying that you can see where if you'll have angle on enemies, but not on objectives. That's screwed me so many times as well. Trying to get an angle on a hack that you won't know if you will have it until you actually go there.
You're gonna hack through the wall. Okay then. All right. So, oh god, that's a much better chance. Yeah. Avenger scanning times reduced by 50% for 4 weeks, which is amazing. Reduces the contact cost of nearby region. I don't even care about that one as much. Give me that 44%.
I don't care enough about that one even.
Oh well. Oh well. Mission accomplished. Did.
I know Xcom 2. That's what he sounds like.
Yay! Successful shot percentage is a new record.
You know, Operation Burning Terror was actually not all that bad, except for that one rookie, and it was a Burning Terror for him.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of a bad call by me. Sectoids always use side attacks as their first attack, yeah.
At least by mistake.
I'm going to blame this on patches. I'm going to assume they've patched the game since. Because I've had people out in the open and they always use psychic attacks as their first action, and it's like, what are you doing? I'm right here. I'm 2 tiles away from you. You could shoot me and I would die. No, he's gonna raise a zombie.
Have you considered?
Mickey, it isn't always. It was only 90% of the time, and you always kept rolling under 90, and Squee rolled over 90.
Or have you considered he heard you? Big Shot thinks. Big Shot thinks I'm gonna use psychic attacks. I'm gonna show him. You shoot the guy in the face.
Talk about the metagame where the programmer spends so much time being able to find out if the game is streamed live, listening to the commentators and adjusting AI behavior. That is some serious advanced. Coding.
Yeah. They're hacking into my system and changing my game as I play it.
Mm-hmm.
No, guys,
it's
the biggest thing we never knew. We're all playing multiplayer. There is like some guy at Firaxis.
You know, I like to think. Okay, so I have a lore question. So I'm assuming since this is the Resistance, if these people have families, right, or significant others, they would be on this base too, right? Because there's not really a lot of places that are safe. So I would also like to see a mod that, when you know the 3 soldiers who made it come through and the 1 soldier that doesn't, there's like a widow or a widower just waiting with flowers, waiting for them to come back, and they don't, and they cry instead because they're
and you're like, we didn't even bring his body back. Sorry, we brought loot back. Do you want to check out the loot? As well, unfortunately, none of those corpses are your husband. I'm afraid. Just aliens.
You know, I know Gunslinger's really powerful.
On your husband.
I know Gunslinger's really powerful, but I do like the squad side Overwatch.
I would definitely say that normal snipers are rubbish until you get killing zone.
Well, I'm not saying. Well, Mickey, it's not like if I choose this one, I'm stuck with this. I'm just saying for this turn.
Oh, sorry, for that. Return file's kind of rubbish because snipers, even though gunslingers are very close up, it's kind of rare that you would use that. Exactly. And long watch is something you can use to trigger a pod. If you have a ranger that's got phantom, you can trigger the pod at range, and that pod won't have time to get into position to shoot the following turn.
Right.
Interesting. This is the first time I disagree fundamentally with Mickey. I believe that every ability has its use, and I think it's definitely worthwhile to experiment and try, because how are you going to unlock some really interesting combinations if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, right? But
because I'm doing the thing that I'm saying not to do. I actually picked. All my snipers have got return fire, and sure, don't get me wrong. When it hits, it's great, but typically when it triggers, I get hit. So it was a mistake to begin with. You know, it's a little bonus when you make a mistake, but the thing is, you shouldn't be making the mistake to begin with. Your sniper shouldn't be under fire.
Yeah, you know? maybe, but I'm a firm believer of that. The developers of this game, they don't just put in junk abilities as filler, right?
Oh, like no, they do. They do. There's an ability called I can't. Basically, you can. The support can get a perk that allows aid protocol to give covering fire to the person you're giving aid protocol to, which is, you know, fine, fair enough.
Okay.
It then gives a +1 cooldown on aid protocol, and it's up against covering fire, which I don't like anyway. So you've got 2 perks that I would honestly prefer not to have if there was an option.
But that's your play style, Mickey. Maybe someone out there finds a really nice synergy, or they like playing that way, or something like that. You know, so I think more options is good, and I think this game has been tested enough where they didn't just put in abilities, be like, you know what, let's just fuck them, let's just do something completely suboptimal, right? But like I said, we just have a difference in philosophy. That's all.
I'm going to say the complete opposite, and I'm going to say yes. I think that is what they did, because the game is not balanced. It's not balanced at all. They did literally just go, fuck it. It's cool like that. We've got this cool ability. I mean, we were talking earlier about how the support is kind of underwhelming when you've got something like a gunslinger that has 4 different multi-shot perks, and you know, I think the entire tree is like 6 perks long, so half of that is multi-shot perks. Whereas the support, on the other hand, has 2 perks next to each other that is covering fire or gives somebody else covering fire, and also make aid protocol worse. And
I only understand half the words you said. No, just kidding.
Yeah, supports just don't get a lot of love until a support is good enough to hack a sector pod, and then you've got a sector pod under your control, and you're just, you know, stomping around the map, destroying cover, just walking over it, then yeah, supports don't get a lot of love. They don't, I'm afraid.
Alright, so I am going to actually take a moment to, instead of clearing up a new room to get more power, I'm going to...
Just build in that dirty room.
Actually, wait.
Just build around the debris.
For a second, Squeak, I'm gonna be like, I gotta take a moment to scream into a pillow, and then I'll be right back.
Maybe. Just maybe. Ooh. Does it take longer to clear out stuff the further down you go?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just do this one, I guess.
Although ironically, rooms higher up have less slots for engineers to clear out, whereas the lower down you get, you can put in more engineers, which is really odd. It's like, I don't know why you can't just put 2 engineers in a room that doesn't take as long.
Oh, wait. So I might actually be able to take you out of here.
What did you miss? We made it back from the mission. With only 1 death, we're doing good.
Doing alright.
Put you here to speed up how fast that's built. Because I was going to put them in there so that people healed faster, but then I looked at my my soldiers, and I've only got 1 guy wounded for 7 days.
You know, I realized there's really no reason for there to be a big bulkhead blocking the construction. I like to think the engineers insisted on that, because I guarantee you right now they're not working. They're on their fucking phone playing Angry Birds or goddamn Clash of Clans. You know.
Yeah.
You need to monitor your workers to make sure they're being, you know, efficient.
What I want to know is Shen built this ship. You know those rotors on the edge of the ship? That isn't how abductors came. Abductors come like they do in Enemy Unknown. They don't come with, you know, jet rotors on the side of the ship. Shen built them himself. So why did he leave all these alien alloys and Illyrium inside the cargo hold of the ship he's building when all the components he may possibly need are in the ship? Leaving it down to you to excavate through it.
Maybe he just concentrated on the outside of the ship and didn't... maybe it was one of those things they cleared out parts of the ship as they needed them, and they just haven't needed these areas yet.
Yeah, true. And I like how that sentence started, Squee, because maybe concentrating the outside of the ship, that would explain why at the start of the game in the tutorial, the ship doesn't fly.
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, this is Shen's life work.
Do you think he could have worked on the engines for a couple months?
I love how you put
During
these
his
building
entire
side
life?
rotors on the side of the ship, but they don't actually fly.
Once again, I already brought it up, but I thought the concept of a life's work of a man who is clearly 60 years old when the aliens show up is extremely
opportunity to salvage some high
His life's work for about a couple of years, you know, in its Twilight hours. Oh, supply rate, so no timer.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough time to do this mission today. which means we'll have to stop here and do it next time. Which is fine. I will just save the game.
He was in fact stockpiling. All that debris you're clearing out, that's actually supplies. It's not debris, it's supplies that was done really disorganized.
Right. Oh.
Well, that dovetails into your earlier point, Mickey, where you think that, you know, they filled the Grand Canyon with grenades. I'm starting to think the reason why humanity lost is because of stupid political bureaucratic decisions. Like the Congress passed a bill and there was an amendment to fill, like some crazy, like out of, you know, left field senators like, grenades, we need so many grenades, enough to fill the Grand Canyon, and they made an amendment and put that in a bill, and then they just had to do it because it was in the bill, and we wasted all those resources, and now we're, you know, here we are.
No.
I can just imagine that briefing. How many soldiers do we have? 100,000? Okay, then we need 200,000 grenades, one for each hand. That's how the military's being run.
All right, guys. Unfortunately, we'll have to cut off here, and then next time we will do that supply run and try and get. Eventually, I want to get enough people trained up and promoted and stuff so that I can start doing
this
squads.
Going on YouTube?
This will be on YouTube.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Somebody asked in the chat.
What is YouTube?
Yes, this is going on YouTube eventually.